Justice for Chantal, yes, Justice for Chantal. Justice for Chantal. When I was doing a 3-part documentary with the BBC, that's Fat Shirley, that his wife. Everybody texted me the other week, guys, and he went, the taxman's been taxed like we Jamie Boyle. I made a fool of myself. I was going around and doing this, going around the drinks, shaking the bottles to see what was in them. Tin pot taxman outsells Jodie Marsh and Katie Price in the book world, and he crashed 44 yards. When the idiot was Duffy got to him, I said, when I did my first book, I sold 650 copies in the first day. My book was taken down and disbanded. You can't get it anywhere. And he was torturing Marty. He was giving Marty £10 a month for a book. So last night, they exposed Sykes and Paddy said, right, I'll tell you, told us loads of stuff that we didn't even know about Delroy Showers. So Boyle was going to do Delroy Showers, another dirty, filthy animal, like 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, 18-year-olds, whatever. And he said, see them there? They used to put a mark on the shoes, Paddy said, like a white piece of chalk. And they said, get him to mine, take 4 of these things. It's funny, and he thought it was funny, Boyle. So Paddy exposed him last night. He said, I knew Delroy Showers. I didn't know him. Delroy Showers was a millionaire. He used to do, you know, them larder cars, the cheap shite things. He used to rent them out and he used to sell them. He used to go down the town where he lives, and where he went, he used to go in Wakefield, and in the area it was hated because he used to bully everyone. So he'd go in a pub where I go to play, hey guys, you alright? Be loads of people and think, oh, let's come Brian Cockerill. So I'm making my fees. I'm like, hey, you better be looking after me, right? You lot, I hope you're looking after me, and have a laugh with them and a bit of drink and that. And suddenly just feel easy when I was in my prime. So this idiot. We've been sectioned multiple times. Mental patient. Crank is on it every day talking shite. And you can't fight sleep. Well, I can fight you. You've been sectioned about 6 times. You've been put in the mental hospital by your mum and dad, which is schizophrenic. Your cousin told me, your sister told me, and your brother-in-law told me. You're absolute nutcase. You was going to do this, that, and the other. I'm going to fight you. I'm going to beat you. When I got back, I went to go and fight him. He ran away and hid in his house. So Sean that would let him go and stay at his. He was there for 2 weeks. He didn't dare come back. For weeks he was missing. He's definitely a mental patient. See, when narcissists get caught out, it's the worst thing. When they get caught and they're like stood there, it's like they're stood there with just like their underpants and a pair of shoes on or something, and everyone's looking at them like they're caught. You have to expose you what you are, a complete fraud. And he said, oh, Jamie's with the fairies. He said, when he was going to have that fight with you, he hid in the house and Shirley got him in the back bedroom. Barricade himself in his own house. He was telling everyone Tina Shaw with Roy Shaw, isn't that quite injustice, that? Pretending, that's what he does, he pretends all the time. There's the legend Roy Shaw. Who do you think I got a picture of? And he was pretending, and me there going on like that. So close, we've been seen her for 2 years, we've been seeing each other. Poor Roy was, eventually was used to talk to her dad. She said he'd never even been in the house, so she'd done all these things, so she said, I never let him know. So all of a sudden I went, today we've got Tina Shaw, why are you telling lies about me? You've never had a relationship with me in your life. Them books what you did about my dad are an absolute joke. They're comic books, they look like something that a 5-year-old's done. You never even knew he did, you know off the night Brian Cockerill. He said Brian Cockerill was a legend, and my dad is. You're a crank, an absolute crank. She cut right through him, so I told him a new arsehole. He's just a divvy thing, he's just a crank. He said, yeah, but he's been what he's done is Roy Shaw's dad, his stepson, was called Gary Shaw. So the tapes were in the loft in the house, and he said, can I have a look at the tapes? About my dad, because it was like his stepdad. He said, no, yeah, of course you can, to Gary. So Boyle then got him to pinch the tapes, steal the tapes out of the loft. This was a dying man. He died and left the recordings so his family could see them. Pretending he knew about Roy Shaw's daughter, and he was He was seeing them going out with her, like having a night, like going to stay at her house and sleep with her and everything. She went, have you seen the state of you? He said, I wouldn't even look at you. Once she said, I wouldn't even, you were the worst state I've ever seen anyone. The state you're there, you look like you've got chip pan fat on your legs. Just a pure alcoholic. I phoned his wife, she said, what's going on with Jamie? She said, please tell me he hasn't over again. I said, so what do you mean? She said, well, he's over there multiple times. She said, nearly died. Me now, Jameson, found him on the floor, choking on the floor. The 3-part documentary. So Stephen Sturges at the time said, get away from us. We ran across this place. It was a scumbag in with the cops. He'd been working with the cops for over 25 years, blasting people. Steve Mack chased him through the village in Stokesley, and he ran off down the street, screaming for the police. He's ripped that many people off. Everyone's onto him now. Everyone's uncles and nephews, and it's Brian Cockerill, screaming and shit themselves. So I've kicked the door in. I used to have panic attacks years ago when I was on the crack.